I first thought I play my campaign solo. But in the end it's more fun if I play with you.
Hello Comet and Peers. I think it's time to start my spring test campaign before it's too late. Summer is coming. For a long time I was undecided which one would fit best, but at the end 1809 won the race. Austria will be in the offensive and you're going to be part of the War Council, dem Kaiserlichen Kriegsrat. You will decide where the Austrian Eagle will strike and maybe change history. In the next minutes, I will give you a short summary of the campaign situation and overall goals. Then follow 3 plans for the invasion of Bavaria. Next week there will be a poll which one to implement. You can even recommend your own plan down in the comments, or which you would advise against. And now we begin with the situation 1809. The Austrian army was reformed and strengthened. Archduke Charles, beloved by his soldiers, has done a great job, and now, with the French struggling in Spain, it is time to march against the French usurpers. With the Guards still in Spain and intrigue in Paris, the Corsican ogre is distracted. His forces in Germany dispersed around the country, and Great Britain will support you with gold. Austria has 6 corps and 2 reserve corps. The reserve consisting of condensed grenadiers and heavy cavalry. First Corps, Bellegarde, 27,000 men and 62 guns. Second Corps, Kolovrath, 28,000 men and 68 guns. Third Corps, Hohenzollern, 29,000 men and 96 guns. Fourth Corps, Rosenberg, 28,000 men and 68 guns. The Fifth Corps, Louis, 32,000 men and 68 guns. The Sixth Corps, Hiller, 35,000 men and 96 guns. The First Reserve Corps, Liechtenstein, 18,000 men and 34 guns. The Second Reserve Corps, Kienmeier, 8,000 men and 20 guns. The Austrian will be supported by a huge wagon trail, with their supply line and line of communication going through Passau. The aim of the campaign is to crush French resistance, take Munich and Ratisbon, and leave the western part of the map marching into France. Austria hopes the German states will rise against the French monsters, once they are beaten. Ratisbon is a key factor. It is surrounded by old and solid walls, and must be encircled on both banks of the Danube to siege it. The staging area for the invasion is on the east bank of the Inn. You can send troops to attack from Bohemia, which will be delayed in their arrival for 4 days. How should Austria's army proceed now? Suggestion 1. The historical version. The War Council sends 2 corps, the first and the second, across Bohemia to attack Ratisbon from the north. The rest of the army would cross the Inn and march towards the Isar and converge with the 2 corps heading south. The push west will be done in 2 march columns, one marching along the Danube, the 4th and the 1st Reserve Corps, and one heading towards Landshut, 5th, 6th and 2nd Reserve Corps. The third corps will keep in between, in touch with both columns. Historically, only a detachment of the 6th Corps was sent towards Munich. Suggestion 2. A modification of the first plan. 2 corps attack through Bohemia and 2 plus 1 reserve corps follow the Danube towards Landau and Schwabing. But the southern push, with 2 and a reserve corps, head towards Munich, with one of them, probably the 5th, securing Landshut. Suggestion 3. No attack from Bohemia. Ratisbon is now secondary target. First one is Munich. The 1st and the 2nd Corps secure the Isar crossing at Plattling and Landau, while the main force marches west. The 3rd Corps secures Landshut, and the main army takes Munich and heads north from there. You will choose the Austrian plan. The game starts on the 16th of April, after deployment on the borders. The days before have seen heavy rain and the rivers are wider than usual. The French army has precise orders on how to proceed in the event of an invasion, and will follow this instruction for the first days of the war. After the vote on the Austrian war plan, next week, the armies are set in motion, and at the first contact there will be a new video with more information. I am curious how many will participate and what will happen. Till then.